Okay, good morning everybody. It's Mike. Thanks for jumping on with me this morning. This week we're talking about verticals. What do we mean by verticals? Verticals, when you hear people use terms like this, I know some people are going, I don't quite know what that means. Others go, no, I do. I've heard it before. If you're not quite sure, verticals just mean lines of business that flow into you. Okay, where does your business come from? Well, it doesn't all come from one place. Hopefully you have a number of verticals that are flowing into you. Okay, these are roads that generate business that are flowing in your direction. Okay, so the one road that everybody has flowing into them is your sphere of influence. That's the number one thing. Whenever I ask people, where's your business come from? They always say, oh, friends and family, sphere of influence. I go, okay, well, everybody has a sphere of influence. The other answer is past clients. Well, some of us haven't been in the business long enough to have enough past clients and for them to have matured long enough for us to actually start receiving business. But everybody has a sphere of influence, and I don't want to talk about that. That is absolutely one of your verticals. If it is your only vertical, you got a problem. And it's because of this. And I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter. You can have an unusually large sphere of influence, and this is still true for you, as it is for everybody. You simply don't know enough people who are going to hire you and move this year. You don't. And I don't care who you are. Nobody does. You just don't know enough people that are going to move this year. And even those people that you know, that you think are your friends, they aren't all going to hire you. Atlanta has one of the highest concentration of real estate agents in the country. Everybody you know statistically knows 11 other real estate agents. And some of the other agents that they know have deeper relationships with them than the one you have. You're going to lose, sometimes through no fault of your own. If my best friend, since we were in elementary school, is a real estate agent, but you and I are friends too, you're going to lose. So this is one of the key reasons why the average productivity per agent in this city is so low. That in the city of Atlanta, agents are selling about a little less than 4 homes a year. They're making about $42,000 a year. They're taking home less than 30. Why? Well, some people would say because they're dumb, stupid, and lazy. And I don't agree with that at all. That I actually think that is said by somebody that doesn't understand our industry. They definitely don't understand agents. I think the problem is simply they don't have enough verticals flowing into them. They only have one, friends and family, and they just don't know enough people who are moving this year. The additional problem that comes with relying on that vertical is that you're going to have a roller coaster career. You will have a good year every once in a while where you sell more homes than you have before. And that year you will want to believe that you have now turned the corner and now you are in this next production level and this is the way it's going to be every year. But it's not. The next year it goes right down to where it's always been before. Why? That one year you just happened to know more people that were moving that year and decided to hire you. That's it. It won't continue from year to year. You don't have a reliable and dependable business. To have a reliable and dependable business and to be diversified, it is important to have a number of verticals. How many? Depends on how motivated you are. The other reason why it's important is because when we get reliant on 1 or 2 verticals for our business, and those people make a change in how they make decisions, you can be dramatically impacted. So agents that relied on Zillow for leads, right? Are they getting a spanking right now? Sure they are. Zillow decided to become a real estate brokerage and they want to handle their own business. So agents who went all in with Zillow right now are having to desperately and frantically rework their whole business. What did they do wrong? Well, they didn't really do anything wrong. Zillow just made a business decision. Does that make Zillow evil? It doesn't. It's their business. They can decide to do anything they want to. Maybe the agents shouldn't have been so dependent, put all their eggs in one basket, so to speak. Maybe those agents should have remained diversified with a number of verticals feeding into their business. There's all kinds of changes like that that happen in our industry. We get mad as agents, we get mad and we like to demonize these people for just making business decisions. Hey, iBuyers now, Open Door, OfferPad, Knock, Ribbon, they're all significant players in our part of the industry. They're not evil. They're just competition. I don't really think they're effective competition if we are implementing our marketing strategy with our verticals every day. I think they only impact us if we're not doing that. If we're not staying the top of mind, credible expert with our people, then they will be disruptive. And they will impact how many homes you sell this year because you allowed them to. Let's don't play victims to all this, folks. Other businesses are allowed to make decisions just like you are. The fact that we got dependent on any one area isn't their fault, it's ours. So to be a productive, diversified, in-balance, healthy realtor, what do I need? I think you need as many different verticals as you are motivated to handle them. Do you have to spend all day calling for sale by owners and expired listings? No. But could you do a little bit every day? Of course you could. You just don't want to. But you know me, I'm not going to spend any time talking about what you do and don't want to do. This isn't middle school. This is grown-up world business. It's something that I do a little bit every day. Geographic farming, of course. Why not work the neighborhood where I live? Why not? And whether I own and live in a neighborhood or a condo building, or maybe I rent and live in an apartment complex, those people all want to sleep under a roof at night. Why don't I spend a little bit of time every day working with them? What about a networking strategy? Some of you are hypersocial. You have great soft skills, which is to say you are really good with people. Why not part of every day spent on a networking strategy? Why not? Paid lead generation. You hear me tease a lot about paid lead generation, but I don't have a problem with it if it's just one of your verticals. I only have a problem with it when it is your only vertical and all of your business is relying on OpCity or Zillow or wherever these things are coming from, right? But if it's one of the roads leading into your profit center, that's okay. Verticals, really important. Being diversified, really important. Implementing a strategy, that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. As we continue every day to go out there and make it happen for ourselves.